Okay, we're over here now. So, all you guys who are on Facebook, I hope you kind of moved over here. We'll finish up over here. This is probably how we're going to do things now for the 2020 year. I'm just hoping to increase on YouTube my kind of viewership and get more people interested in getting readings over here. So, what we're doing is positive affirmations today. And I have 4 decks to work with. I have The Universe Has Your Back. I have Soul Coaching. I really like this one. This one's really good. I have Well-Being and Super Attractor. Now, The Universe Has Your Back and Super Attractor are by Gabby Bernstein. We are actually reading this book for book club this month. So grab the book, get a deck of cards. It's great to pull one a day. Just to kind of give your day some energy and direction. I see we got people coming in. Yay. And then the soul coaching, I have the book. I haven't read it yet. It's by Denise Lynn, and I bought the cards to go with it. So that's going to be our next book club. So, if you've gotten through The Universe Has Your Back, grab a copy of this because this will be our next book club. So, and book clubs always are online and in person. So if you show up here at my studio office, you get to be, you get me to pour you some wine, maybe have some shots. We just have a good time, talk about the book, talk about everything, right down to everything. Believe me, everything gets discussed. And then we're online and we kind of include the people online as well. So it's a lot of fun. Happy New Year, Angie and Jonna Donovan. Hello, another Club Jonna person. In the mid 60s, it was a popular name. How old are you, Jonna? I guess it was my mom got it from Whose Hands Look Younger dish soap commercial, I think. And yes, thank you, Dana. Make sure that you subscribe. Hey, Carmen. But I guess the editor of Family Circle also had a daughter named Jonna. And when she would do Editor's Corner, she would write about her daughter named Jonna. And that sparked a huge amount of Jonnas in the 1960s. So most of the Jonnas I meet are 50 to 55-ish. Okay. Thank you, Amanda. Thanks for coming over here. So we're going to kind of just continue to do what we were doing on Facebook Live. So that is, I have all these positive affirmations for the new year. And we're going to pull a card for you out of a deck. So let me see. Sorry, these are in the way. I want to see what this says. Angela was popular in the 80s. I'm named after the song Angie. Angie, I need you. 55, my mother saw the same commercial. Isn't that funny? Because I was supposed to be what was I supposed to be? Melanie or Valerie or something like that. There was another name that my dad did not like. And my dad's name is John. So when he came home and my mom was like, do you like the name Jonna? He was like, of course. So, but that's funny. Your mom saw the same commercial and we're the same age. Okay. So let's see here. Hey, Barb. Okay. 715. I love my up north Wisconsin people. I'm calling you. And let's see here. Oh, 715 is your birthday. That's awesome. And Jonna, her name was supposed to be Erin. And your dad's name is John, too. How funny is that? I don't think we're going to get an answer on the 715. Okay.
7 1 5
Oh,
9
I'm trying to
3 7 8
Stop.
8 4
It won't hang
is
up.
not available.
Okay. I'm trying to hang it up. Oh, leave it to my system to kind of go down. There we go. Let me turn the volume back up. Okay. Trusty 608s. That's awesome that you're watching on your phone. I do this all on a computer because it's easier to do the calling from the computer, believe it or not, with the system I use. Otherwise,
Hello.
Hi, this is Jonna. Who is this?
It's Amanda.
Amanda, where are you from?
Janesville.
Janesville. Have I read for you, Amanda?
You have.
A long time ago at Dory's house, maybe?
Yeah. Yep.
I haven't seen Dory in ages. I need to go to her and have lunch with her or something.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. And I've read for your mom too, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Wow. So which deck can I pull from? Do you want to do Universe Has Your Back, Soul Coaching, Well-Being, Super Attractors?
Let's do the Universe Has Your Back.
I like that deck. Are you reading the book right now?
I haven't.
Great book. I love Gabby Bernstein. I like her a lot better than the girl. What's that one? Wash Your Face. I don't like that book. That book kind of pissed me off. If you watched our former book club when we read that book, and I just had all kinds of visceral reactions to that book. Okay. So it's really pretty, pink and purple, my favorite colors.
Okay.
And it says, "Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is the highest good." So this tells me that, like, get all the petty stuff off. Like, don't worry about the petty things, the little things. This is the big stuff. And just pay attention to that. The universe is helping you get where you want to go. Do you still do like direct sales stuff?
I actually just started at the new company yesterday.
What company?
It's pharmacy. It's like makeup and skincare.
Okay. I am having a psychic fair here on the 25th. You can come do a booth.
Oh, okay.
So let me know. Just text me, message me, let me know, and I'll get you set up for a booth. Last time I did a fair here in, when was it, October, we probably had almost 100 people come through the door. It was swamped. And then we all order pizza and have drinks afterwards, like all the vendors and the readers, because we just need to like chill. It gets crazy. So yes, definitely get a hold of me and we'll get you a table. Okay? Okay. Thank you, honey. It's good to talk to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yep. You too. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye-bye. Okay. Hang up here. We're on delay. Okay, 978. Call in the 978 area code. Be ready if you're in the 978. Yay, you did find me. Awesome. Happy New Year to all you guys. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jonna. Who is this?
Hi, Jonna. It's Jonna.
Oh, you're Jonna Donovan?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, where are you?
I'm right outside of Boston.
Oh my gosh, that is on my bucket list to get to Boston and Salem and the coast up there and go to Wahlburgers and Dorchester. And I have so many plans.
You do it.
I'm going to. I definitely am going to. I think that's a trip I want to do with both my kids. But we have a whole list of things we want to do there. Like, I'm so afraid I'm going to go there.
There's so much to do.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm going to recognize past lives there. Like, it's going to be crazy. So
yeah, well, let me know when you come up. I'll be your tour guide.
Well, I will. I will let you know for sure. And when I do come up, I'll probably plan an event. So I'd probably do something in a hotel and do readings.
Oh, That would be awesome because obviously I live far away. I can't get to your event. So
Right.
that'd be
No,
awesome.
that's why. I mean, I don't travel without planning events. So
That's good.
if I'm going to work or if I'm going to travel, I'm going to work. So,
Yep, makes sense.
so do you want a super attractor, a well-being, a soul coaching, or a universe has your back?
How about soul coaching?
Oh, I really like this deck. Like right now, if I had to pick a favorite out of the four I'm playing with, it would be this deck. I can't wait to read the book. Okay. So we have the same name story. That's crazy. And have you met a lot of Jonas?
Yeah.
Me too. I have like several on my personal Facebook page. Oh, you haven't?
No, I just know of one little girl that was named. No, I haven't. I just know one little girl that was named after me, and I was only 10 years old, and I was hanging in the neighborhood. And the mother had a baby, and she named it Jonna because she liked my name.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
That's the only one I know.
So on my personal Facebook page, I probably have about 6 or 7 Jonas on there. And
oh wow.
Yeah, it's just kind of cool because a lot of us are the same story of that commercial. And we're all like, 55. So isn't that funny? Our pregnant moms were watching soap operas, and that's kind of how it happened.
I think we're our own breed.
We definitely are. I think I met a bunch of Jonas on Facebook because there was an ad for a t-shirt that said it's a Jonna thing. And I had put something on there about it. I think I put the story of how I was named, and all kinds of Jonas like friended me on Facebook. So that's kind of how.
I want that t-shirt.
Just Google it. I'm sure you can find it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I pulled a soul coaching card, and you have the card of radiance. And it says, I am a radiant reflection of God's light. So this tells me you have to believe in yourself and that you attract people you're supposed to attract. I would almost bet that you've been going through a spiritual awakening and kind of like dropping off negative people and picking up more positive people.
Absolutely.
Yes. I mean, when I get that card of radiance, it tells me that your vibration has changed. You're just kind of like, and when your vibration changes, you drop people off at the lower level, you pick people up at a higher level. So you kind of go through a friend change. Absolutely. Yeah. You go through like family changes where people in your family no longer vibrate with you. It's okay. It's okay. And some people feel really guilty about it and they try to keep their vibration low. But it's okay if they'll catch up. Eventually they'll come to your vibration and it's all good. So
yeah, that's so true. So true.
Yes. So I'm so excited to talk to you. And I will, I don't know when we're going to get to Boston. This year, the big trip.
When you do, you look me up, write down my number.
I will.
Be your tour guide.
I will. I can't wait. Our big trip this year is going to be Ireland. So I know. I'm really excited about that. So then I'm supposed to go to North Carolina here in the next month or two, but that's kind of local. So I'm not too worried about that.
When you head up north, you definitely call me. I know exactly the Wahlburgers I would take you to. Salem, I know it like the backside of my hand.
So excited. It's so excited. I really want to meet Paul and Elma. So, yes. Can you tell I'm a reality TV junkie?
That's okay. Well, you can sit on the Bewitched statue, too.
Oh, my God. That's my ringtone for my phone.
Oh, yeah. There's a statue there. Get your picture taken with it. You can go meet some witches.
Oh, my gosh. How fun. How fun. Okay, Jonna, it was nice to talk to you, and I'm sure we'll speak again. Thank you so much.
Right.
Happy New Year. Yes.
Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, my system is running slow here. Okay. My system is getting all clogged up, so just follow me to iTunes. I'm not on iTunes. I'm on YouTube. Okay, hang up here. Sorry, my system is slowing down. There we go. Now it just disappeared altogether. It's rebooting. Hang on. I won't let it crash. Oh, you guys, make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. I'm going to try and do this more throughout the year where I do partially on Facebook and then come right over here and finish. So I haven't done a lot on Instagram. I'm not real sure how to do Instagram like this. If anyone knows, I can do some coaching. Oh, pick me. I'm on YouTube. Okay. I'm calling you. 815. Be ready. She says, pick me. I'm on YouTube. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jonna. Who is this?
This is Tracy.
Tracy, where are you? Where are you from?
I'm from Lena, Illinois.
Lena. I've done some parties in Lena and Stockton area. So,
Sweet.
yes, I'm familiar. Isn't there a winery in Lena?
There is, there is a wine store that just opened up the street from me, and then the Lena Brewery.
The brewery. That's right. Okay, I knew there was something there. So there's Galena and Lena has the brewery. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes, I've not been to that brewery, but I am not afraid of it. So I'm going to probably get there soon. So, and what I really found out this year is I love ciders, those hard ciders. And
oh, yeah.
I'm just so in love with those things, but they're full of carbs. And my son the other day was with me and I ordered one on tap and I was drinking it and he's like, I don't like beer, Mom. And I'm like, this is not beer. It's like so much better than beer. So,
yeah. Yep.
Yes. So what can I pull for you? A universe has your back, a soul coaching, a well-being, or a super attractor?
I think the universe.
Okay. Let me grab that deck. So are you reading the book?
No, but I want to.
Okay.
So
yeah, definitely read it. It's our book club, and then get involved in our book club. Whether you have a glass of wine at home and do it online with us, or come in here, it's a lot of fun either way.
Okay.
Okay. So this card, these are such pretty cards. Oh, please do not call. Hang on. There we go. If you call, I will put you on the shit list. You will not be able to ever text or call me because I will block you. So do not call when I'm doing these. Okay, this says, I witness darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So this is all about without darkness, we wouldn't have light. So we have to go through the shit to get to the good stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And to have the faith that you're going to get to the light. You know, when we're in the middle of the darkness, like when we're in grief or we're like in a breakup or whatever, we feel like we're never going to feel good again. But it's a balance, and we have to know that we're going to eventually get to the light. So just understand that and know that it always gets better. I always say it's a pendulum. You know, when you're over here, you're going to swing over here, and then you're going to swing back. And you just have, and everything runs like a pendulum. Everything.
Yeah.
Even politics run as a pendulum. They'll be way over here, and then things will swing over here. And so you just have to trust that when it's crazy over here, it'll swing back. But hopefully we can get it to kind of swing a little bit in the middle, and so that we don't always have extremes.
Right.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. Well, Happy New Year, and it's good to talk to you.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, I want to get to that brewery in Galena. Okay. 715. If you're a 715, be ready. I'm pushing the button. Hello? Hi,
Hello,
this is
hello?
Jonna. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, let's try and sync this up. This is Jonna. Who is this?
This is Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany. Where are you from?
I am from Marion, which is in northeast Wisconsin.
Okay. You know, I don't do a lot in the northeast part of the state. That's one place I don't, and I don't get to the super way up north stuff, like up by
Yeah, we're
Michigan.
about an hour away from Green Bay.
Oh, well, I do Green Bay quite a bit.
Yeah.
So anyway, are you looking for a universe has your back, a soul coaching, a well-being, or a super attractor card?
Let's do, I think I heard you say that the soul coaching one was your favorite for the night. Let's go with that.
I'm enjoying these. Yes. Mine's gonna say prime rib is waiting for you at Jersey's.
I actually just started working at a place about a half an hour from Green Bay that has literally the best prime rib I've ever had in my entire life. So good.
And you work there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they gave it. I got to have it for free for our Christmas party, and I definitely indulged.
So let's plan an event there. I'll come up and do an event.
Well, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I will travel for prime rib, honey. You know, I got the Festival Foods prime rib. Do you have a Festival Foods near you?
Yeah, about a half an hour away, but yeah.
Well, they have a $10 a pound prime rib special every Saturday. And I made that with like cream or mashed cauliflower. And it's like the perfect keto meal. Yes. So now I'm just like, do I go to Festival Foods or do we go out to eat? Because it's not that bad.
No. Especially if you find a really good place, it's hard to ever meet. Like, I don't think I'll ever eat prime rib anywhere else, but it's called the Corner Bar. And we actually have people that come up from Milwaukee area just to eat their prime rib.
Oh, I love me some prime rib. Okay. So you have the card of power. And it says, I radiate as a glorious, powerful being. So, and this tells me that, you know, your throat chakra has been a little closed recently and that you need to kind of open up a little bit more and speak your truth. I feel like it's important for you to speak out and know your worth. Does that make sense?
Completely and 100%, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
just as I'm speaking to you, I can feel my throat chakra kind of getting a little messy there. And it just feels like you need to own it. You need to know what you can do. So it's all good.
You're definitely hitting home. I like it.
You know, if you want me to, you can text me and I can work with your manager on maybe coming up and doing an event at some point.
All right. We'll definitely get in contact. I'll see if she's interested for sure.
Yeah. When I do those events, I pay for all the advertising and sell all the tickets on Eventbrite. So it's really just having the space.
Right. And I know there's a lot of people around here that would definitely be interested.
I would do it in a hot minute. So let me know.
I will for sure. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, Donna.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I need positivity. Okay. I'm calling 443. 443. Your phone's going to ring. How's that for a prediction?
Hello.
Hello, this is Jonna. Who is this?
Andy.
And where are you from?
Originally Maryland. Now I live in North Carolina.
Okay. I'm supposed to go to North Carolina.
Ooh, where?
Where Daniel Boone is from. Miller's Creek.
Oh, yeah. I'm in Ellenborough, which is near, like, nothing major. Spindale. It's in Rutherford County.
Well, I know it's kind of a quiet area, but I was going to go down there and plan an event and visit a friend and hang out. And I guess this song Tom Dooley was actually from there as well.
See, the closest thing that I'm to is where they filmed Dirty Dancing.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's so
Yep.
funny. I didn't know it was filmed there. So that's
the whole lake scene was filmed up in Chimney Rock, Lake Lure.
Oh, that's so funny because wasn't it supposed to be like the Hamptons or like something like that?
I'm not sure where it was, but in the summertime that place is ridiculous.
Fun. That sounds like fun. So let's give you a positive message for your new year. Do you want a well-being, super attractor, a soul coaching, or a universe has your back card?
Whatever you are drawn to.
I actually have the universe deck in my hand.
All right.
So because I just keep shuffling, like I keep picking up a deck and shuffling. So okay. Obstacles and detours are in the right direction. So this is what I was talking about earlier on Facebook Live. If you keep running into obstacles, then you need to change your path. And obstacles are literally just a way to kind of like push you in that way. If you keep running into resistance, you got to take the path of least resistance, right?
Yep.
So I feel like for you, you may be pushing against the current right now. And if you change kind of your direction, things will get easier. Does that make sense?
I was just talking to my husband about that.
Really?
Yes, on the way when I took him to work. He works at a steakhouse called Scoggins. It's like the most popular steakhouse here. And
I'll come there and do an event too.
Oh, let me tell you, Dale, the owner, she would let you.
Oh, wow.
She would definitely let you. Yeah, it is. That place is never not busy.
Wow. That would be fun.
Yes.
It'd be fun. I mean, if I'm going to North Carolina for one event, I might as well go for a couple. That's what I do in Florida. Yeah. So yeah, let me know. I'm, one of my goals a couple of years ago was travel. And I have been able to hit so many states and do so many cool things in so many areas. And I'm just grateful that I get to go do it and people are willing to buy tickets and come see me. So I know how blessed I am with that.
I have 10-year-old triplets. I don't even know what travel is.
Oh my God. That sounds like a dream and a horror show at the same time.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
It definitely is.
Like, I'm like, oh, all that love and all that cuddliness. And then I'm like, oh, all of that craziness at the same time too.
Have you ever watched wrestling?
Well, my son Logan, we used to call him the Tasmanian Devil because he was so hyper. And he was the most hyper 2-year-old I'd ever seen in my life. Like, I was constantly saving his life. And it was ridiculous. It was the most ridiculous thing you ever saw. And so I can't imagine like timesing that by 3. Like, that would kill me. I barely survived his adolescence.
A lot of people look at me and they're like, how do you do it? And my first reaction is, I'm a mom. How do I not? I just kind of wake up and roll with the punches. Sometimes literally.
Are these boys or girls or a mixture?
I have 2 girls and 1 boy.
Oh, so yeah, puberty is going to be crazy ass fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to work in a group home, and that's what it makes me think of as a group home.
Yeah, I could guess. Definitely.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, just like, you'd have to be so organized. I'm sure you are.
I have OCD, so.
Yeah. Well, then you need to relax with that a little bit too.
And my kids love messing with me.
Yeah, there's a balance, and you always have to strive to get in that balance. So. Yeah.
Well, like I said, when I was watching your Facebook Live, once a week, whatever day is the hardest for me, when I go to sleep, I will put on chakra meditation, and that's what I'll sleep to.
Absolutely. I do it all the time. And Ken's used to it now. He doesn't even bitch about it. He's like, go ahead and turn it on. I don't care. And
my husband does that. He's like, that sounds so depressing. What are you listening to? And I'm like, shut up and go to sleep.
Oh, no kidding. It puts you right to sleep too. So,
It does.
one of the things I've been doing is listening to manifestation music on YouTube and kind of writing
Yeah.
some things down before I go to bed about what I want to manifest. And man, does that work fast.
Yeah, right now we're trying for a baby, so.
Oh my gosh, another baby. And you'll have
Yeah, hopefully not multiple.
well, because they're 10, you said?
Yeah.
And so my kids are 9 years apart. And it was fantastic. Like, people are like, why would you do that? But it's like, I always say I raised 2 only children because they were in such different places their whole lives.
Yeah. Well, my oldest son is 18.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have an adult and three preteens.
Wow. I don't know. I feel really good about you having a baby. I feel like it's a boy though.
Oh, I
love them all.
Wouldn't even. Yeah, I was never one of those parents that's like, oh, I want this or I want that. I'm like, look, I want my kid to come out and be breathing.
Right.
That's what I want.
Yes. And I mean, I get that, and I get the gratitude that you have for a healthy baby, because I've been on both sides of that coin. Not to get all depressing, but I gave birth to one that wasn't breathing, and he was stillbirth, and that is what led me down to this track. So, when people get all focused on one thing or another, I'm like, oh, just be happy that you have a happy, healthy baby. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
just like the triplets, the father, he was excited about the girl. He was excited about the girl, and then the boy came out, because I'm one of those people that I don't find out the sex before I have them.
Okay.
And when the boy came out, he was like, oh, it's a boy.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So he's a mama's boy.
Mm-hmm. You know what? My kids, I have my own relationship with both kids, but I'll tell you what, and Bergen would take a bullet for me, but Logan would jump in front of it the minute. I mean, he's so protective. Boys get really protective over you. And both of them at Christmas and this last couple months have been like, she's going to come live with me, and she's going to come live with me. Like, they both, like, it's kind of nice, to have that, like, oh, well, this is nice. Either one of them want me to come when I'm old and live with them. So, yeah. So, but boys get very protective, and as an adult, they want to stay really close to you. And I think that is such a lovely thing. So
and the weird thing is the whole protective thing. Like, my son has ADHD and ODD. A lot of people don't know what ODD is.
Oppositional defiant disorder.
Somebody here knows. Thank you.
I worked in a group home.
So yes, that's right. So he'll get into a lot of trouble, and the middle girl will jump into fights if he's losing.
Wow. You guys definitely need to do a past life regression at some point.
I would, I have wanted to know about my past life for the longest time.
Yeah, I would do a past life regression and find out your relationship to all these children, because it sounds like you guys have such a bond from lifetime to lifetime.
Yeah, they get on my nerves, but Angie, I don't know what I would do.
What's your first name again?
Angie.
Listen, hang on. Hey, Google, volume 8. Listen, this is playing while I'm talking to you.
Yeah, that's my song. I told you I was named after.
It's playing while I'm talking to you. I did not program that.
That is my song.
Hey, Google, volume 4.
That's what I was named after.
I've just had this like classic rock playing in the background while I've been talking to everybody, even on Facebook. And while I'm talking to you, this song comes on.
Yep, my song.
That's awesome. Awesome. Isn't that funny? My favorite Rolling Stones song is Wild Horses. It gives me chills every time I hear it. So, okay, Angie. Well, with that said, I'm going to move on to the next person because I'm getting hungry for some prime rib. No, it's awesome. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Good luck with the baby.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. That was crazy. If you guys heard, I did not mess with that. I swear to God. Okay. Four two three area code. I'm calling you. Steffi Joe, you should have just came down here.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jana. Who is this?
Tasha.
Pardon me?
Tasha.
Tasha. Where are you from?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. I love my Tennessee friends. It's another place I've driven through but haven't stopped in. And I feel like I should be down there doing readings at some point. So, Tasha, do you want Super Attractor, Well-Being, Soul Coaching, or The Universe Has Your Back cards?
Let's do Super Attractor.
Okay, let's take a look. Steffi Joe, we're going out to dinner. You and your husband should join us. She just texted me, and she's like practically my neighbor, and we haven't seen them in a long time. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this card. So it says, the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. Do you see that? Okay, this is a beautiful card. I love a black background. So what that means is that the more gratitude and appreciation you give the world, the more things come to you. It's actually a manifestation technique. It works. The more you train your brain to accept the positive, the more positive comes to you. And that is just a fact of the universe. It's a law of attraction. It is everything that you need to know. The more positive you are, the more positivity comes to you. So sometimes that means faking it a little bit until you feel it. But sometimes we have to do that. But I feel like, you really need to focus on that. Now, sometimes that means writing down, 3 to 10 things a day throughout the day in your phone calendar. Just, I'm thankful for this and I appreciate that. And why you appreciate this person. Remember I said the first action is thought. The second action is speaking. The third action is writing down. Once you do that, you start manifesting. So definitely start manifesting that. I feel there's times where you get down or you get full of anxiety or you get kind of like, it's too much and it's all up to here. And you got to kind of, that's one of my first thoughts is I ground, I balance my chakras, and I start giving myself appreciations and joyful journal stuff so that you can kind of release that negative energy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, honey, you got some work to do, but get a joy journal or a gratitude journal or use your phone and start writing things down that you appreciate and make you happy. Okay. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Thank you. So on Facebook last night, I saw finger waves all over the place. People were going out to New Year's with fucking finger waves in their hair. Do not bring back finger waves. It was awful in beauty school to do finger waves. We had to do like 40 heads of finger waves, I believe. And they weren't that pretty when you first do them, they're pretty, but then they kind of fall out and they get ugly. Don't bring finger waves back. Just my own personal, please don't do that. Okay. Steffi, get your ass down here. I'll pull a card for you. The door's unlocked. I'm downtown, hanging out in my studio office. Okay. Oh, I love this song. Okay, 414. I know you called me quite a few minutes ago. Let's see if you answer.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jana. Who is this?
Hi, Jana. How are you? This is Michelle.
Michelle, where are you from?
From Milwaukee.
I love my Milwaukee friends. So I actually was just in Milwaukee to see Lisa Williams at the church, at the spiritualist church. And the pastor, it was the funniest thing because I felt like a little bit of a celebrity there. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, you're Jonna." And it was so weird because Ken was with me and he's just like rolling his eyes. And he's like, "Are you full of yourself now?" But it was so fun because even the pastor came up and says, "I follow you on Facebook and I might want you to come and do some readings here." So I could end up doing some readings at the spiritualist church, hopefully.
Oh, awesome.
So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I would love to get involved. It's the cutest little spiritualist church I've ever seen.
I think, is that, I don't remember where that is.
West Dallas.
West Dallas. I think I've been there for some kind of function.
Yeah. It's so weird because
years ago.
I drove by it and thought it said Baptist church. And then I'm like, oh, I bet this used to be a Baptist church. And that's, like psychically I was feeling it. But it's just like in neighborhood on a corner. Like,
yes, I know exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like so odd that it's like in the middle of this neighborhood on a corner.
Yes, I know exactly where you're talking.
And you're like, wait a minute, something doesn't connect here. Every spiritualist church I've been to has been like in the woods, in a cabin, like, you kind of have to find it. So it was interesting. So what can I do for you? What would you like? A super attractor, a well-being, a soul coaching, or a universe?
Whatever you feel drawn to.
I think we have ignored these well-being cards tonight. So I'm going to pull one of these for you guys. Oh, my stomach's growling. I'm ready for some prime rib. I'm back on keto, so it's like prime rib and salad is what I'm craving tonight. Okay. Let's see. So it says, by visualizing my desired outcome, the perfect action is always inspired. So visualization, that is a big key factor. Remember what I said, you think it, you say it, you write it down. Visualizing is that thinking process.
Okay.
So as your desire to feel good leads you to thoughts that feel good. As your desire to feel good leads your thoughts to feel good. The perfect action will be inspired from the alignment. And that inspired action is always joyful. So there's two sides to each card here. And so definitely get yourself aligned with your kind of what you're trying to manifest and visualize it first, write it down, or visualize it, say it, write it down. You're halfway there.
Perfect.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes. Well, it's always been my key factor, and it's kind of how every business I've ever had has come to be. And Logan and I just started a new business with speed dating. And it was kind of like, you visualize it, you say it, and you start writing things down. On Christmas Eve, we took a bunch of notes. By the next day, we had a booking.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, it's just crazy. For me, that's how things work really quickly.
And I was just thinking to myself, I have to start writing things down, in a journal. I have notebooks of things everywhere, but a visualization journal, really.
Mm-hmm. Well, I told you guys that I listen to the YouTube manifestation music at bedtime, and I will kind of write things down. And one of the things I'm hoping to do this year is book more resorts, where they book me for 2 nights. I can stay at the resort for 3 days, kind of thing. So that's one of my big manifestors right now. Yes, where I could just fly to a resort and stay for a couple days and go to another resort, and just that's the plan.
Heck yeah, that sounds like a great plan.
I know, right? So that's my manifestation right now. I'm working on this and trying to get it going so that I can, visit all the states and, go to Colorado one week and Maine the next. I would be thrilled.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I don't think it's that hard. I honestly feel like it's going to kind of pop into place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I think, especially since you we're talking about all the different area codes that people are starting to follow you everywhere. So I don't think it's going to be very hard for you.
No. Because I've been on Facebook on my business page for 10 years. And it has taken me, because it was 2009. So it's almost 11 years now. And it started small. And I've worked my way up to almost 17,000 followers. And they're real. Every one of them is real. I haven't paid for anybody to follow me. Like, it is just what it is. So, and you can tell because people will give me shitty reviews sometimes because they're assholes, but you know, they're real people. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And you guys are from Canada and Australia and everywhere else. And I love it. I mean, Facebook has been good for my business for sure.
That's so good. So
Awesome.
good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was nice to talk to you.
For reading. Nice
Thank
to talk
you.
To you too.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Angie, you're giving me a salad boner. Like, seriously, she says, I just ate a Caesar salad. Now I have like a salad boner. Oracle Whispers and Arts is on her way down here. I'm so excited. Now, see, my tummy's growling, and we're going to have to talk a little bit longer with her because I'm very excited to see her and hang out with her. And she lives 2 minutes away like I do. Actually, Google says I live 1 minute away from my work. So it'll say it's time to leave for work. And it's 1 minute away from my house. If you guys know where my office is, my house is 1 minute away. Okay, let's see here. Which is kind of nice because I always say this is like a big basement here because I used to work out of my basement. And this is definitely like having a bigger basement, except I have assholes upstairs. Okay, Scoggins Seafood and Steakhouse. I will get a hold of them. Okay. Anybody else who wants to text me, please do. Okay, I'm calling the 608. She says, I love these cards, but she said it like 40 minutes ago. So let's see if she's still waiting for my call.
Oh my gosh, hello.
Oh my gosh, hello. This is Jonna.
Hi, Jonna. It's Raven.
Raven. Oh my gosh, from Delavan.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So I did a party with you at a bowling alley.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I would not remember except for your name is Raven.
I know. I get that a lot.
Yes. And I love that name. And I'm like, why did I not name my daughter Raven? Like, that would have been the perfect, like, Bergen is her first name, but Raven would have been like Bergen Raven. Like, that would have been a great name. Right. Yes. Instead, I named her Siri, which is Norwegian for Sarah. And I've been saving that name forever. And then, like, years later, the app just shows up, like Siri.
You're like, damn it. Well, Raven's a cool name now, but like when I'm 38, when I was little, it, full of Jennifers and Jessicas, it wasn't that cool, but it's just fine now.
Oh, that's funny. I always liked having an unusual name. So
I don't mind. It made me a really funny, cool person, so I don't mind it now.
Right. Okay, so Raven, what are you looking at? You want a soul coaching? You want a well-being? You want a super attractor, or a universe has your back?
I am looking for, let's see, 2019 was just a big pile of crap for me. So I am looking for the most positive deck that you've got right in your hands right now. Whatever you think is going to give me. 2020 is going to be great. I got a surgery coming up. Can't be any worse than last year. Like, it's going to be good.
Okay. What are you having surgery on?
Well, I had a cornea transplant in 2018, and they're doing some revisions on the new cornea to make me see a little bit better.
Interesting.
So, yes, it's crazy. It's the craziest thing that's ever happened to me, and I read about it before it happened, and even then, I didn't know what to expect. It's just been the most bizarre journey that you could ever imagine.
So awesome. Tell me this. Were you wide awake through the surgery?
Yes, I remember the whole thing.
So I had cataract surgery.
Yeah, it's similar.
Yes, and it has to be very similar. And it was so funny because they give you that little bit of happy gas before you go under.
Yeah.
And you're
I
just
had
like,
fentanyl, so
I
it
have
was
no
lovely.
fucking filter anyway with what I say.
Yeah. Oh, me neither.
And so when they were getting me ready and they're giving me the happy gas and they were tilting the chair, because you know how they tilt that chair. And so I said, should I tell the doctor I can see the head or the head's coming out? And they're like, no, don't. Like, Steffi, oh my God, get in here, girl.
Oh my God, my doctor was just, now mine was much more surgical. So I was like in a room, whatever. And we talked the whole time. Like I got to pick the music and everything. And he got done. He's like, oh yeah, your husband requested one more thing. And he put like tape over my mouth because apparently I was talking too much. Surprise.
Oh my God.
It was hilarious. We laughed and joked the whole time.
Mine was not as fun. He was definitely more dry.
Oh.
And
yeah, my doctor is like Tim the Toolman Taylor. That's what he reminds me of. He's hilarious.
My staff was funny, but the doctor was not. And so he did not think it's funny when I'm like, hurry up, the head's coming out. And he's like, that's not funny.
Yeah.
So
so mine was great. And I think he deals with he does mostly cataracts and older, and even transplants on older people. So I was the youngest person he'd seen in a super long time. I had to wait an extra half an hour because I had to take a pregnancy test, and they only had an expired one up in the room. They're like, we have to go get you a not expired pregnancy test because we don't
or
get
live rabbit
people in here. I'm like, it was a hoot. Anyway, it's been just a wild ride. And January 15th, I'm having this revision surgery. And I'll have more stitches in my eye and all that good stuff.
Oh, so you're going to be fine. So this says, when I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. So I feel like you just need to let yourself heal. Like this surgery is going to allow you to be on a little bit of a break. I know you don't have a lot of healing time after an eye surgery, but I definitely feel like take the break. Yeah,
I need a break.
And shut your third eye down. So this is the problem, is people whose third eye is so overactive, they end up with eye problems.
Oh,
no
that's
lie.
Interesting.
No lie. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when your third eye is overactive, and we've talked about how to shut down your chakras and how to not be reading all the time because you get headaches when it's overactive. You can't sleep right. Like you don't want your third eye to be overactive all the time.
Yeah.
So Okay, Raven, well, get a hold of me. I'd love to come do something in Delavan again. So
I would love to see you again soon. I'll send you some creepy pictures of my eye if you want to see it.
No, I don't. I've been through it. Okay.
No, it's cool. It's totally cool. It's not gross. It's totally cool.
Awesome. Okay.
Anyway, have a good night. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, my God. It's so good to see you. Oh, I haven't seen you in so long.
I know.
Did you guys move?
Not yet.
Okay, but you are moving.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Did you walk down here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give you a ride home.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did you want a drink?
Sure.
In the fridge, there is some salted caramel. Yeah, just go ahead, grab a solo cup. Pour some for both of us.
Okay.
Sure, why not have some freaking carbs? What the hell? So it's right here, honey, in the fridge in the bar. There you go. Just bring over 2 cups and the bottle. See it? Isn't there a bottle in there? No, it should be a big bottle.
Oh.
That's what you got right there. It looks like rum chata, baby. And just grab us a couple cups. Let's have a New Year's drink since we're almost at the end of this little thing. If you come down to the hen house in my studio office, you never know what we might be doing. Does this shit look phenomenal? You want peanut butter whiskey in this too? Get you tanked up, send you home. Your husband will call me up and be like, thank you. Whoop. Hang on. There we go. What do you think? That's enough to toast with, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. So if you guys want to toast with us, this is what we're drinking here. What is it called? Morgan Jackson Southern Cream Salted Caramel Liquor.
Nice.
Here's to 2020, bitches.
Here's to 2020.
Yes. Uh-huh. Are you kidding me? That's like a candy bar.
That is really good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Don't toast with water, Angie. It's bad luck.
Oh.
I learned that on Vanderpump Rules.
Oh.
That's my educational TV, by the way.
So you want to know something funny? I was actually in my PJs when I.
Oh, you could have came down here in your pajamas.
Oh, I know, but I was like, well, I'm gonna get my jeans and a shirt real quick, and I just like.
Do you know how many times I've been down here in pajamas? A lot. And we got to have you look around. I changed it all again.
Oh boy,
I
that's
know.
gonna be cool.
So Stephanie does readings. Your face. Can you hear that shit?
Yeah,
I was gonna go upstairs. I was gonna take this upstairs and
that's
hey, listen, mofo.
crazy.
I know. So you do readings. You took my mentorship course last year.
Yep.
And I'm running it again this year in February.
Nice.
Now, my mentorship course is going to be 22 classes with me online and in person. So I'm going to have a group here, and we're going to have people online that are hooked in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm charging $999 for it. But the place down there in Elkhorn is
Okay.
charging $3,500. Right. So I feel like mine's a deal.
Yeah,
Do you think?
I think it's a deal, especially with what they get.
And what you learn from me, like I don't just hand you a book and say read, and apparently that's what they do over there.
How do you?
I know. The Psychic Shield or something. They're like,
Yeah.
read this book. Yes. So sorry, we're getting catty. We're gonna be salty here because we're drinking salted caramel. I'm just so excited about you coming down. Did you have a good Christmas?
We did, yeah.
Good.
It was good.
Good.
It was really good.
I know. I almost called you to come over last week for a fondue party.
Okay.
Yes, but we'll do another one. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll do something down here. But we had a 1970s fondue party. Food everywhere. It was crazy. Anyway, what's the name of your Facebook page, website?
Oracle Whispers and Arts.
Oracle Whispers and Arts. And you have written a book.
I knew this was coming.
She's my author friend. And you wrote a book a couple years ago.
Yeah. Self-published through Amazon, both ebook and paperback.
Available on Amazon.
Yep.
Mhm.
The name is Midnight Nova, and it's the first book in the series so far. And I'm currently working on book 2.
She's going to edit
So-
my book too.
And the synopsis that I put down for like the ad so far is like pretty sweet and simple to the point. Is like with wolf limbs and vampires by her side, Jordan's life drips with magic in every corner.
Oh, I like magical dripping. So I can announce this now because I have not really been able to publicly announce this, but the radio station told me I could announce it.
Okay.
Magic 98 FM out of Madison is putting together a psychic gallery audience event on March 7th at the Concourse Hotel, and they are promoting the whole thing. So
really
it's a women's
cool.
wellness retreat that weekend, and they are promoting me as the onstage talent. I know. So when I keep saying it's going to be a magical new year, it's going to be a magical
That's really
2020.
cool, yeah.
That's why it's going to be magical. So, someone asked, Angie said, is it a paranormal romance?
No, it's geared more toward young adults. There's no it's teenagers, but you'll see them go into their adult years,
I
and
want to read about fucking teenagers.
she's 17. But as
I raised them.
Well, I mean,
I'm joking, you guys. I'm just giving her shit.
I mean, you will see Jordan in her adult years in future books
I'm.
and stuff.
That's
so,
cool. I
yeah.
love that you have a series going.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I have all the books titled except for one.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
so far they're about 7.
I'm so proud of you. That's so awesome. So you're going to be here at my next psychic fair on the 25th
Yeah.
because we have a psychic fair coming up, and I I had to call you in last time.
Yeah.
We were so busy, and I had 2 readers like drop out that morning,
Yeah.
and I called you, and I'm like, please come down here, and you came down here and made a mountain of money in the last 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Like you were just like bombarded.
Yeah. I started getting people starting to sit down at the table as soon as I hadn't even sat down
You
yet.
hadn't even gotten your breath.
No.
Your cards weren't out, nothing.
No.
I'm just like, sit here,
Yeah.
bam, bam, bam. We were swamped.
Yeah.
I mean, we had 100 people come through the door that day.
Yeah.
So it was fantastic. Stephanie's also going to work with me a little bit more on her mediumship skills, and then she's going to be on my stage at some point. So
that'll be a little out of my element, but I think I need to challenge myself more.
I do too.
I think I need
and
to
I'm
challenge
just the
myself
person
more.
to get you out there. Not only do I challenge me, I challenge everybody around me, which scares people, and then they stay away from me. Like, no, she's gonna make me do something. It is what it is.
Oh.
If you're my friend, I will pull you in the deep end with me, right?
Yeah.
And I do. Like, it's fun over here. So, so yes, my mediumship course, I'm so excited about. Like, it's really going to be more structured. Like, a lot of times we just got together last year to go out for lunch.
Yep.
It'll be more structured this time.
Yeah.
We won't just be drinking and eating like we did last time. But that's because we got together for 6 months afterwards. Like, we had so much fun in this group that we literally just got together to get together at that point.
Yeah.
And then you guys started helping me make changes in here.
Mm-hmm.
And we all just like everything came together.
Mm-hmm.
And we evolved this into a whole crazy different place.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys evolved, I evolved, everybody evolved during that time. That was a magical little class.
It was. It really was.
And I adore that group of girls, and I miss them all the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you do join my mentorship course, I mean, we all bond incredibly. So, and we become family.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very excited. I think we've hit an hour here on here. I only did like half an hour on Facebook, and I'm like, get over here.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you guys all for joining us, and we really appreciate it. Thank you for finding me on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to tell your friends. We do readings here all the time. I'll have my guest readers here. And you know, I'm planning some big things for YouTube in the future. So make sure we get lots of subscribers so we can make that happen. Please share this on your page. And thank you. Happy New Year. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God.